It's me, Queen Beryl here. And today Queen Beryl says I'm gonna be reviewing WWE's Royal Rumble. Now the Royal Rumble started out with the pre-show match, the New Age Outlaws Road Dogg and Billy Gunn versing Goldust and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Tag Team Championships. This was a really good match between both tag teams, and I really did enjoy this match. Now, a lot of people thought that because this match would be on the pre-show or the kickoff, whatever you would call it, just because a lot of people thought that match would be on there, they thought that Goldust and Cody Rhodes would retain. Well, that didn't happen. It was a really good match, and the New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, defeat Goldust and Cody Rhodes to become the new tag team champions for the first time. Then we also had the Royal Rumble match. We had the Royal Rumble event itself, and that match was Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. A really good match between Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. It was a really good match between those two, and I enjoyed watching it. I felt that Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt did a good job in this match. A lot of people might complain about certain things in a match. They are. But I thought it was good, and Bray Wyatt defeats Daniel Bryan. Then it was Big Show versus Brock Lesnar. Now, this was a really interesting match, because first you had Brock Lesnar come out and beat up the Big Show before the match, hit him with steel chairs, multiple times, of course, making some to believe either it was a hardcore match or having some to believe that Brock Lesnar would get himself disqualified. Well, this was a good match, and Big Show actually hit Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar moved around after being hit with the weapon of mass destruction. Amazingly, Brock was still able to put the Big Show in the F5 and defeat him. So this was a really good match, and the first match that Brock Lesnar has actually been in and won that was not a hardcore match. And after the match, Brock Lesnar started going crazy and beating the Big Show multiple times with a steel chair. But I really thought that was good, I enjoyed that. And then after that, we had John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Really good match, back and forth. John Cena and Randy Orton did really good. Even though the audience wasn't into it, I personally liked the match. Now, I know everybody else and YouTube's going to poop all over it, but personally I enjoyed it. This was a really good match, and a lot of people and a lot of us thought that, John Cena's going to become a 12-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Well, it didn't happen. The Wyatt family interfered, Randy Orton won, and at the end the Wyatts beat up John Cena. So obviously there's going to be a feud between the Wyatts and John Cena, I imagine. Then it was the Royal Rumble match itself. Now, I can't go through in detail and tell you everyone and what number they drew and what odd things happened. I can tell you there were certain surprises. Kevin Nash going into his fourth Royal Rumble. Kofi Kingston jumping off the security grating and back into the ring. El Gigante, the little bull mascot for the Messadore were in it. John Bradshaw Layfield, going into the Royal Rumble after having been in a Royal Rumble since 2004 AD and getting us eliminated as quick as he was in there. Also, there were a lot of other Kane putting himself in the Royal Rumble. Everybody knew Kane might go into it again. Kane eliminating CM Punk after CM Punk had remained in there for pretty much the whole hour or so. And the Shield trying to eliminate each other. Yeah, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose tried to throw Roman Reigns out, and he threw them out instead. And Batista winning the Royal Rumble for the second time was a big surprise. Even though the audience was upset and the audience thought Daniel Bryan should have been in the match. But anyway, this was still a good match and I enjoyed it. I'm happy that Batista won the Royal Rumble for the second time. He's the only fourth person to do what Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, and John Cena did. Overall, this was a really good match and I enjoyed it. I'm Queen Beryl, and that was my review on the Royal Rumble, and I'll see you tomorrow.